This is Devin with In the Know Traveler, and today I'm standing with Mike in the Copan Ruinas of Honduras. This is an incredible place, and I can't say that I have felt so excited as I have when I was last back in Chichen Itza, which is, again, Maya ruins. They're incredible. There's just, you can almost feel the energy and the history that is coming from every direction. Mike, for those who don't know, can you give us maybe just a real basic overview of what people can expect of Copan?
Well, they can expect to witness one of the most, what they call the Paris of the Maya world, as far as the artistic quality that they can see here, as far as hieroglyphic inscriptions, the most elaborate stuccoed facades on a lot of the buildings, and just the amazing amount of structures that you see around you, the stone itself, and just the energy and the magic of the whole place. Other than that, there's a unique tunnel system also that gives you an idea of some of the previous structures that lie underneath some of the areas known as the Acropolis.
And so how long do we go back in time when we're talking about this particular location?
In this particular location, we go back about 1,300 years ago, but there is the first evidence of occupation in the valley at about 1,200 BC. So we're talking about, as far as all the buildings that you see around you, as far as a formal occupation and construction, is approximately about 395 AD to about 822 AD, and that is known as the Classic period and the late Classic period in my account.
Can you tell us some of the, maybe two of the highlights of what people should definitely look out for when checking out the steles?
That's where all the history in stone is basically recorded on a lot of the portraits of the rulers, or on the steles.
The masks that I saw beneath the earth, which is incredible, correct?
Absolutely. These are pre-structures of what scholars call them. They are ante-structures as well. They represent buildings that have previously been built by other rulers. So what they do is kind of layer it one on top of another, just like opening up, cutting a piece of cabbage in half. You would have layer after layer after layer, and that is what consists basically of a lot of these masks and buildings that lie underneath the Acropolis.
In terms of 2012, do we know what's supposed to happen, if anything, and what does it mean to sort of the Maya culture?
It kind of ends a period in Maya culture as far as what they call the long count. What in other cultures is like we see, some of them represent the end of the world, or what pretty much is thought of, but basically it's basically an alignment of some of the cosmos aligned with the Milky Way. So there is an alignment of different, as well as planets, according to the Maya. So in 2012, if you look up into the sky, into the Milky Way especially, you could probably see the occurrence of this phenomenon at midnight.